Hello, this is Frank Neely from HeartlandDiaryUSA.com, bringing you news every conservative can use. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay up to date. This morning on Varney and Company, Stuart Varney had 10 minutes of superb education and commentary on the state of the nation, and I mean the state of the crisis of the nation. First, Varney's my take on the Supreme Court and the Democrats' attempt to take power and take political power by taking control of the Supreme Court on a long-term basis. This is followed by two separate videos I will make. The second part is Steve Hilton of Fox, also talking about the Democrats' attempt to take over power in this country by means not necessarily appropriate. And the third is Lou Dobbs. Watch these 10 minutes for complete understanding of what we face as a nation.
The Supreme Court is independent. It is the guardian of the Constitution. No party, no ideology owns the court. That independence is crucial to the proper functioning of our constitutional republic. The Democrats want to change it. Gerald Nadler says if Joe Biden and the Democrats win in November, the court should be packed. That is, expanded with more members, expanded with more Democrats. This is wrong, flat out wrong, and it is desperation. Nadler wants to guarantee a liberal interpretation of the Constitution for decades to come. It would end the court's independence. It is basically an attack on the Constitution. This desperation is apparent elsewhere. Speaker Pelosi, for example, was asked if she would impeach the president as a stalling tactic. It's just one of the arrows in the quiver, she said. Really? Impeach him for doing what the Constitution demands he does? In my opinion, that amounts to abuse of the Constitution. And then there's Senator Schumer, standing right next to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. He says, if the Democrats win a majority in the Senate, quote, everything is on the table. The Republicans believe that includes packing the Senate with members from Puerto Rico and Washington, D.C. Guaranteed Democrats. I'm not sure of the constitutionality of that. I've used the word desperation, but it's more than that. We're witnessing a frenzy from the Democrats, an apoplectic reaction, and it's dangerous. There's no restraint here. Heaven forbid it spills over into the streets, and heaven forbid that the independence of the Supreme Court should be sacrificed to the left's utter hatred and contempt of the president. The constitutionality imposed independence. That's what the liberal court, they're trying to extend liberal influence over the court for as long as they possibly can. That is my take. I'm exasperated by the whole idea that you mess with our Constitution and the independence of the Supreme Court. It doesn't matter that FDR suggested the same thing in the 1930s. You should not be even thinking about doing that right now. Steve Hilton